Oh, you got plastered.
You're a union comedy on a Saturday night for the Pickle. Give it up for your host, Matt McMahon! Hey everyone, welcome to Union Comedy! How are we doing tonight? Hell yeah! This sounds like a party! By round of applause, who has never seen a show at Union Comedy before? One person in the very back row. All right. What's your name? Steve. Everyone. You know what's so funny? I was going to pretend your name was Steve. Okay, so on the count of three, everyone say welcome to Steve. All right? We're ready? And say it like you really mean it, okay? 1, 2, 3. Welcome, Steve. Oh, that's so nice. Welcome, Steve. The show you're about to see is completely made up on the spot. It's never been done before, and it'll never be done again. You know, John Belushi of SNL fame, he said that when long form's good, it's better than sex. It's better than sex. And I've had sex. And he's definitely right. And what's special about this show? Why is that funny? What's special about this show is that all of our improv will be inspired by one monologist, a stand-up comedian who's performing in the Boston Comedy Festival. That's Kaitlyn Buckley right over there. And the second thing that's very special about this show is that one of you will be walking away with this jar of pickle. Yeah, so stick around. All right, you ready to meet our players? Yeah. All right, come on out, team. And without further ado, Kaitlyn Buckley.
Hi everybody, thanks for coming out tonight.
my name is Kaitlyn. I'm excited to tell you some incoherent, strange stories rattling in my mind. We ready to get it going? Yay! So I am originally from a place called Salem, New Hampshire. Not to be confused with Salem, Massachusetts. That's where the witches are. Salem, New Hampshire is a strange, bizarre, kind of like a little trash town about 30-45 minutes from here. And I just wanted to tell you the story of how my town got taken over by an Italian restaurant. This first story has two parts. So there was a guy who owned an Italian restaurant. It was called Tuscan Kitchen. For whatever reason, he decided to buy up most of the land in my town. He built a mall next to a mall. Yeah, like there's a mall called the Rockingham Mall. He saw that mall, he was like, fuck that, I'm building another mall right next to it. He put up condos that are not good. He created a whole society, and he calls it Tuscan Village. Something else I don't know if anyone's town has been colonized by an Olive Garden before. I mean, I'm just kind of seeking solidarity. So something else he did was he changed a lot of the street names to Italian-sounding names. So now one whole part of the town, like you're driving around and you're like, hey, I'm at the corner of Mozzarella Avenue. Oh shit, I'm getting on the Gabagool Turnpike. I gotta play that. So if you get in that parking lot, chances are you're not ever leaving it. So the reason why this came to be is because of something that is known in my town as the legend of Stevie D. And I'm going to share that real quick with these two stories together. Stevie D owned a biker lounge bar where, you know, the riffraff of the town would go on the outskirts of Salem. This was where Tuscan Village eventually became a thing. But before Tuscan Village, this man named Stevie D had a corner of town that was just for him. We were told, like, don't go there, it's like creepy, it's weird. I don't know, you guys seem kind of younger, but there's one celebrity from my town. His name is Sully Erna, and he's from a band called Godsmack, which very influential of the butt rock genre in the late 90s. And I'll just sing a little bit of the song, maybe you've heard it, it's called Voodoo. It goes, I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite enter my vein. Anyway, that's Sully Erna. He would hang out at Stevie D's. One night, Stevie D was in his establishment. He was maybe having a little too much to drink, and the legend goes that inside this establishment there was a football signed by Tom Brady. And for whatever reason, on that evening, he decided that he wanted to take the football home with him. He drove a motorcycle. So he got the football, got on his hog, got a hog, right? Strapped up, put the football between his legs. The football started slipping as he was driving. The football tumbled out into the road. He tried to catch it. He crashed his motorcycle. He passed away, leaving the land clear for Tuscan Village to arise from the ashes. Anyway, that's the legend of Stevie D.
Thank you, Kaitlyn!
Don't pick up that soccer ball, kid.
Wow. You never touched me before. They want me to play volleyball so tall.
And that's your curse. But you might get a whole different curse if you touch that soccer ball right there. You don't know who else has touched it.
But it has two colors on it. And that intrigues me in a way that I cannot describe to you.
You're not the first to say that.
Is it perchance signed by Mr. David Beckham?
No. That is not for me to say.
I've seen the movie.
But yes. Listen, son, you can touch any soccer ball you want in this town. But this one right here, it's my responsibility. I've been cursed. I
thought you would have built like a little moat around it like a cage, but you're just leaving it out there on the field. And you're telling me, a hormonal boy, not to touch it.
No, it's just me and my personality.
Oi, it's me, the ghost of David Beckham. I cursed you.
Yes, here for your weekly check-in.
Right. So I got some ground rules about the way you play with my footy ball. That's what we call it back in the kingdom.
That's so strange. I thought it was football, like singular.
Are you making fun of me?
Oh, I wouldn't. I've been cursed with
My
Garden Year
wife's a
football.
type of spice.
Oh, your wife's a type of spice.
Oh, right now you're definitely making fun of me.
No, I think we're having a miscommunication. Listen, sir, Mr. Beckham, please release me from Garden Year football.
Guys, I don't know. This is an awkward intervention to have, but
Why?
how do we tell David Beckham that he's not dead?
I didn't like you put your hand through him and it won't go
It won't
because
go
he's
through.
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's got unfinished business alive,
Right. Who doesn't? Yeah.
and he's just. I thought he was joking at first, but I think he thinks like he died because he didn't make that free kick.
Like it felt so bad that he was like, well, I must have died in this moment.
I must have died in this moment, and now I'm gonna have a new afterlife to finish it.
So when we just complete the goal, it's like the opposite. He'll realize he was alive the whole time.
Hey blokes, it's me, the ghoul of Beckham.
Hey man.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm here to haunt you and make you feel real sad.
How about you put it here, right? A little handshake.
Oh,
What if we tried? What if we really tried to connect them?
oh, it's all too bad. I'm all ghosty like. I'm all ghosty like. I couldn't possibly touch you. Not that I'd want to anyway. I'm David Beckham. Watch me bend it. Whoa. Whoa.
David, you know, your wife misses you.
Whoa.
Kids miss
The
you.
kids miss you.
The spice, the old spice and chain, as I like to call her.
She's still pretty young and
Oh, but I
loves
can't.
you very much.
I can't go back to her. I'm a disgraced ghost. Let's turn Australian.
Nobody cares about the games you lost in the MLS. You hold yourself to such a high standard.
Are you kidding me? Though I let the whole kingdom down. I can't go back there until I make one more difficult goal.
We had beers the other night. Remember drinking those?
Yeah, they passed right through me onto the floor. It was hilarious.
They did, but slower than
gravity.
gravity.
What? Are you trying to tell me I'm not a ghost? That I'm a real bloke?
You said it.
You said it.
Yeah.
That's a good
That I'm
idea.
a physical being? How could that be possible? I've been stuck here for a while.
David, maybe if you were physical, you might have to face some of the things that are going on. You might have to face a little bit of this change. We all know ghosts don't have to change, but people do. People do. People do. David, look. You haven't. I ask you to hang out all the time, and you say I can't. You say they won't let me pass through the boundary. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Right, the realm between the sacred and the terrestrial.
Yeah. Sometimes it just seems like you just don't want to hang out anymore.
Well, that's not true. You three are my best friends, even though you're fucking Yanks.
Why do you change your clothes every day? How does that happen?
A ghost has got to still be fashionable. I have a reputation to keep up.
Still playing on your iPhone all the time.
Well, yeah, I've got to do my tweets.
There was
I
that.
still call it that. That's what it was called when I died. And I'm stuck there.
You still actively manage the Inter Miami soccer team.
Oh, man. God, our Inter Miami soccer team hasn't been the same since David Beckham stopped going to practice. Yeah. I just feel like I don't have anybody to impress anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, nobody's coming to our games because we're the Inter Miami.
Look, Luis Suarez, don't be so mad. I know you just came to this team because you thought you'd get a lot of money, you'd be able to play on a David Beckham squad.
Yeah.
You're gonna change it.
I thought I was going to get so much money, but it turns out turns out soccer in the United States is kind of like a really underpaid gig. Nobody really even knows what the Inter Miami team is.
I
don't
feel like
even-
nobody's going to care, but just for the record, I'm Lionel Messi right now.
You know what?
I don't think that matters at all.
I almost didn't recognize you at first because your press photos are you, but like a lot younger.
Yeah, I'm best in the world. I still don't feel comfortable there.
Hey man, don't.
We should.
Hey, what
we
are you
should
guys
practice.
doing? What are you guys doing on this field?
We were practicing.
Practicing what?
We play soccer on the field when the Dolphins aren't playing.
I doubt that. Why do you guys?
No, it's like a real sport now. We're like really doing it.
You,
All right, you kids have had your fun.
you might have heard David Beckham plays it. He plays. They call it a footy ball
That's a
over
movie.
there.
That's a movie character.
It's also real. It's also
No, I
real.
wasn't born yesterday. My daughter loves that movie.
It's a real man, David Beckham. He's
A lot of places, I'm the most famous person in the world.
This is
I love being unknown here, but sometimes it's like open your
Yeah,
eyes.
sometimes I tell myself that too.
we're.
All right, come on, guys. I don't want to have to beat you up.
You think you could beat me up? You
we're
think you could
like-
beat me up?
We're really strong.
That was a bad kick.
That
That was not good.
You know what this town needs?
Tell me, boss. Tell us.
Tell us.
See them? You see that mall over there?
Yeah. Oh, that mall's great.
What if there was two?
Boss.
A second mall.
Yeah, see right over there across the street?
Like you connect them, or?
Well, you think that, but no. We leave that mall right there, but then over here, a beautiful new Italian mall.
Oh, okay.
Mediterranean tile, terracotta.
It's kind of like when you build a football stadium right next to a football stadium, and you stop using one of the football stadiums, right?
We're gonna keep using both malls.
What are you guys looking at?
Huh?
What are you looking at?
We're looking at your beautiful field over here where we're gonna put a second mall.
This mall over here is okay.
Yeah, but what if there was two?
Not in this town.
Oh, you don't think not in this town?
I do think not in this town.
You think you tell me where I could build an auxiliary mall, huh? Listen to
Town over.
this guy over here. Town over. You go to town over. We're building the second mall here, kids. Go get the cement. Go get the cement truck. Get some implements.
I don't want to use cement.
Huh?
I don't know if you're gonna want to use cement.
Why's that, wise guy?
I don't know.
Hey, I recognize you. Johnny Pritchard?
Yeah, how we doing?
Yeah, you're still not allowed to be within 500 feet of the mall after you pissed in that onion
I
and
don't-
pretzels.
I don't give a fuck about your mall anymore. I'm building the second mall. We're gonna have better pretzels.
Well, it
over
can't be
here.
within 500 feet if you're going to work there.
Who says I'm gonna work
Kids
there?
ate those pretzels, man. It's not funny. It's not funny
It
at
was
all.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna work there. I'm gonna manage from afar. Okay? We're developing this whole town over. There's gonna be a lot more than just a second mall when I'm done with it here.
Sir, these bags of cement, they're really heavy.
Yeah, what do you think?
I had to drag mine and stuff.
Yeah, the cement. What do you think? You're gonna get stronger doing it. We'll do a big lunch after that. You guys go lay the cement. We'll do a big lunch. You grow big and strong.
Hey,
What's going on? How we doing?
you pissed in the pretzels my kid ate, and now my kid has piss disease.
You know what else your kid has now? Character. Something to talk about. Adversity to overcome. Look at my children here lifting big heavy bags of cement. Huh?
Oh, these kids drink your piss?
Yeah.
I've gonorrhea.
Hey, yeah, I guess this happens. This happens, only once a year, but this is Miami, Ohio.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I hate to be this.
No, that explains a lot.
Yeah,
That
I know
explains
you
a
got
lot
the
about
pool.
Sorry?
I know you got you got the scuba stuff. So.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I thought,
Honey, I got our bags too. I got our lunch stacks.
I fucked up again.
We're the holiday in Ohio,
What do you
Miami,
mean?
Ohio.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's
Sorry for what?
So-
Sorry for what?
There's
Robert?
more than one Miami.
Oh, now you are fucking with me.
They're not both in Florida.
Our anniversary trip, Robert.
How was I supposed to know? I went on the website. I clicked it on the website. I didn't know. Do you not have any bodies of water here in Where Are We, Ohio?
Yeah.
I told him I
Oh,
wanted to see the ocean.
We've been back and forth on whether it's swimmable, but the reservoir I think currently is non-toxic.
Man, things are really all nice. Can you just say that you have an ocean? It's just like
Don't
Miami? Can you just
push
tell my
over.
wife that?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Can you just tell my wife that you have an ocean and it's just like the other Miami?
I can
Please.
hear what you're asking. All right.
I'm trying to make things right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just.
Oi, bloke! Where's my fucking soccer team?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Beckham.
It turns out I'm not a ghost and I want to manage it again. So I came here to Miami to fucking coach.
I'm such a big fan. My daughter watched a movie about you.
Everybody's daughter watches a movie. Look at these! Look at him! Look at him!
Yeah,
These
that's
are
a
my
funny
nipples!
tattoo.
Dad, tell me about it again. How did they look? I need to know.
Honey.
David Beckham's nipples again.
I feel like I said all the details I have in my head, but I'll
You told me it was unethical to get the film from work, so you gotta tell me again.
I know it takes a lot for you to come back from
Diameter.
college and see your parents, so I'll try to give. They
All
were
right,
hard.
starting with
They were
diameter.
hard. I already said that. They were hard.
Okay, it's down. Diameter.
But it's cold in Ohio, all right? They're dynamic. I mean, they were pepperoni, but not like generous pizza place. Like, you know.
Let's get Kaitlyn back up here.
Well, all that beautiful improv made me think more about Salem, New Hampshire, so I'm going to share another fact about where I'm from. So Salem is known primarily for one thing, and that is a theme park called Canopy Lake. Wow, the joy of the light, that's more than Canopy deserves, let me tell you. So if you can picture this, Canopy Lake Park is like Six Flags. If Six Flags were at half-mast. It's not great. A coworker once visited and said, there were a lot of meth mouths in the parking lot. I know. So in Salem, when you're young, you either work at two places. You work at the mall, the original mall, not the Tuscan Mall, or you work at Canopy. So my buddy Mark worked at Canopy. And one summer, it was the summer where Bozo the Clown fell from grace, and I will share that with you. So there's a franchise of clowns. There was an original Bozo the Clown. He was like a New England clown. He was so popular that he started a school to train other bozos to be just like him. And it was kind of prestigious to go to this clown college and to be a franchise bozo. Not any bozo could be bozo, I guess. So one year at Canopy, in addition to their main entertainment, which was an unfortunate Michael Jackson impersonator at a time when it shouldn't have been okay. You know, it was like, I don't know, 2004. It wasn't good. They had a Bozo the Clown, and he kind of ran the roost at Canopy. He would drive around in a golf cart. I don't even know if he was allowed to do that. And he lived in like this weird little wooden shack that was above the water park portion of Canopy. And so at night, Bozo would like to get kind of rowdy, I guess. And he was kind of like mixing it up with the employees of the park. Let me tell you, the employees of the park mostly are teenagers. Bozo the Clown is a grown-ass man clown. And one night he had a big pool party in the pool area under his shack. And he invited a lot of younger girls who worked at Canopy to be at the pool party. So it was like a huge scandal, and that day Bozo the Clown lost his pool privileges. Thank you.
Hey, it's getting pretty late. I think I probably better get home. I don't know, my parents start to worry about me if I don't get home by a certain time.
So you're saying you've got a bedtime?
Yeah, kind of like a lights out thing. You know, I'm 16, so, you know.
Well, you know, my friends, we all stay up till at least midnight, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, my friends who I work with. My coworkers, who are also my friends. But like,
Hey, sorry, I finished the speedball when I was getting it.
this guy's got a bedtime. Hey.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got AP Physics first thing in the morning at 9, so it's like...
I don't know what those words mean, my friend.
Oh, it means he's smart. It means he's real smart. Hey, why even working at a place with us bozos?
I mean, there's really not a lot
You
of
probably
economic...
only want like one line, right? You're pretty young. Don't worry, we got you.
I don't think I need any. I mean, there's just not a lot of economic opportunity in the town, honestly. It's kind of like you either work at Canopy Lake or you work at, you know, the Tuscan Mall. Or like, that's kind of all there is at this point, so...
This guy's too good for us, huh? He's probably gonna go to college.
Oh, don't make shit up.
No, it's true. I'm applying to some schools.
Oh, he's applying. Oh.
Where you applying?
So BU is like a reach.
Clown school? You going to Bozo? You get into Bozo?
Yeah. You know, I got
Very
a school.
prestigious. Second generation.
You know, I just hear it's really difficult to get in. You know, you gotta have an interview with yours truly. You know.
Yeah, look, I mean, not everybody can be first generation post Bozo anymore, but you know.
So are you you're second generation?
I'm
Is that what you
second
said?
generation Bozo.
Wow.
A lot of these people, they're like third, fourth generation. The real teachings of Bozo, how are those going to translate? They're not the fucking same. They're not the same.
Look, I don't usually call people in to go for college applications, but the essay you wrote was honestly concerning, okay? When we ask how you overcame a hardship in your life, I just, reading about those clowns was, is this true?
Every single word of it, yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, Mr. Vitelli said that you're supposed to take from a real life experience and talk about adversity you overcame. And escaping from that clown shack was one of the one of the most intense and important events of my life.
It just
So
says
I
you were
just-
held for 8 days. And then John Wayne Gacy impersonator came?
Yeah, that's right. You'd be surprised. Yeah, there's a whole community of clowns.
People who don't know he was a clown, but he was. Anyway, look, we're just. I honestly think you should call the police, or like, I'm honestly terrified to have you on campus after what you've experienced, and I don't think we can let you.
What?
Yeah.
You don't think I'm gonna get in?
No, I think you could get in, but I don't think you should. You know what I mean?
You're advising me not to apply because it would be bad for the other students? I don't know. I don't-
just the way you describe what they did to you with those balloon animals is honestly just.
That built character. I'm a different man because of what they did with those balloon animals.
I'm not here to argue that, but I'm just saying, like, as far as collegiate things go, I just don't think you should be part of it.
One of those students who just got in here because a bunch of clowns touched you?
Hey man, don't say that. Don't
Hey,
say
hey, hey!
that. Don't
I
say
had to
that.
work hard in high school to get into this.
I know.
Right?
He's not some dumb clown
I mean, look,
kid.
they
He
did-
probably worked hard.
Yeah, they didn't just touch me. I escaped, okay? I fought back, all right? I had to shimmy down the scaffolding.
You don't belong here, okay?
Oh, what are you, some kind of legacy? Would your parents go here?
No, maybe.
He watched a scary clown movie and it affected him, but they never touched him.
Huh. Never even got touched, huh? Wow.
No, but it felt like it kind of. I was a 3D movie, so.
A friend of mine knew a clown. Kind of messed him up. I wondered about that.
I know that
In a
I was
third-person
complaining about you using the clown to get into college, but it turns out
Yeah.
we also both use the clown to get into college.
I mean, I guess you never know everyone
Right,
else's
right.
experience, right? Like, we all had some kind of leg up
Right,
to get
yeah.
in here, right?
I caved pretty quickly there.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc. Yeah, I don't want braces. I don't want veneers.
Yeah.
I don't want any of that. I want the new trend. I want what everybody's asking for.
You want the new trend?
Yeah. I want meth mouth.
Oh.
So could you just do whatever you need to do to take this and to turn it into that?
Oh yes, we have it up on our wall, along with all of our other choices. We've got a speed nose and heroin arm, but meth mouth. That's a fine choice for you. Can I ask what inspired this?
everyone in New Hampshire.
I get it.
Everyone in New Hampshire. I don't fit in. Everyone in New Hampshire, and even spills over into Vermont. In the valleys, anyway.
I know, it's why so much of our apple stock goes out of state.
My parents, they moved me from finer states, such as Connecticut.
Connecticut. Oh, sir, we can help you out here at Mr. Diner's Plastic Emporium. Yes,
Hey, welcome to New Hampshire. Let me see those teeth. We got a lot of people trying to pass off fake meth mouth. If that's fake, that's pretty good work. You're good. You can stay in this state.
How come New Hampshire's the only state with a border patrol?
Because we take it serious.
I just say nobody really wants to.
Well, you did.
Wait,
I just did it. And then you said nobody wants to?
well,
You just crossed the border.
okay.
Then you said nobody wants to cross the border.
Well,
It's almost... You really have taken a lot of meth.
Hey, like it's your kid's birthday, but I'm telling you, I know how to do the impressions I know how to do, and I don't affect the news or whatever happens with the people, you know?
Look, I get it.
So I just do that. And
Mom, let me do this show.
I'll get back to the Jello, that
I don't get that.
I put it. The kids don't even know about it. Why tell them, right? It's awful.
Yeah.
They think it's a funny voice. So I'm still in business, baby.
And
Spoiled.
just to be crystal clear, what impression are you doing? Okay. Yeah. Everyone in the other room wants him to come back in and do his funny voice.
Only the parents got mad. I just want to be clear. Only the parents got mad. The kids loved it.
I should have known by the sweater. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. No. We could have a little get together. Maybe do something else like.
I hate this about myself too. It takes me years to learn an impression.
Yeah.
Okay?
And then they turn out to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time. I have bad luck.
Not your real self.
Please. Otherwise, we're gonna have to beat up Nathan.
Nope.
They're gonna have to beat me up because my birthday party.
Hey!
As a parent, this is such a hard decision.
What?
No, it's just a hard decision. Do I let my kid get beat the shit out of by his friends, or do I let him do a Bill Cosby impression?
Whoa, don't say it. Don't say it.
Hey, little Billy, she came to school with a bruise on you. You have another bad birthday party?
Yeah.
Did Mom keep hiring hacks?
She wouldn't let him perform.
Oh, no.
Just let him perform.
You really wanted that? You know what I love about you, Billy? You're a defender of free speech. You're a real commander of the First Amendment.
You don't have to agree
No
with
matter
everything
how
he
fucked
says.
up it is, no matter how much he shouldn't be doing that, you defend his right to do that. You got
know
a
what
black
would be
eye.
like to me?
What?
If you brought him to school and
Oh,
let him perform for everyone here.
you're really doubling down on this, Bill?
All right, kids. I know Billy's dad couldn't come to the the day where what's it called when the parents come? Yeah, career day. That's what it is. I got an impression. He's actually a friend of mine growing up. So I was a famous guy. A friend of mine growing up. You wouldn't know him. I'm gonna kill you, kids. I'm gonna tear. This guy John Gacy was a friend of mine, and
Do more contests.
okay. Oh, they're all around me. They surrounded the house. Yeah, I gotta do as much as I can before they get me. I got in the freezer still. I got in this freezer.
Is this David Koresh?
You guys know a lot more than I thought you would.
town, guys.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
That's where my family is.
I know, but there are witches there. We have to leave and start our own town with a new name.
But I can't think of any town names.
I know.
I mean, can't we just be here but like name it Salem again? Because otherwise, I don't know.
Do
like
states
what other
do that? Do they
towns-
just name towns the same thing?
Guys, I've been looking through the state law books, and there's nothing in the law that says you can't name a town the same thing as a different town.
Oh, I'm so glad we brought you
Thank God.
this and all your books.
Yep.
Yeah, God, those were so fucking heavy, Samantha. We brought them anyway for you. Wow.
Oh, I mean,
That's probably all I'm really going to be contributing in this story.
Hey, Samantha, I was having some legal issues. I was wondering if you could help.
Probably not.
You seem to know a lot about the law.
I know tons about the law, but it just feels like, what are the odds some little factoid that I've learned in my years is going to be helpful in this situation?
You mean you really only learned one thing in law school?
No, I learned a couple things. Hit me with it. We'll see.
Okay, well, I wanted to build a fence on my property line, but the next door neighbor, there's a dispute about where the line actually is. And I was wondering if you could.
That's just kind of like a general area of case law where I kind of need to have like a deep and broad understanding. I kind of know like little fun things.
This is Samantha, the wonk. Hey,
Yeah,
I got
the
a
wonk.
question for you. Say a man pisses in pretzels, and your kid eats the pretzels, and your kids get pee disease. Can you sue?
Wait.
Can you sue the man who peed in the pretzels?
There's nothing in the mall law books about pissing in pretzels and people eating them.
Wait,
If people eat the pretzels, it's just considered an act of God.
what? Ah, damn it! Are you sure about that? In the
Yeah.
mall handbook? Is that legally binding?
Oh, yeah. If you signed up to work or eat at a mall, then you're bound by it.
See, Samantha, you're not so useless after all.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess my kid's gonna die of pee disease because I don't have any money for treatment.
Yeah, but think about how Samantha feels.
I was useful in this situation.
Yo, you
Well, that's probably all I'm going to contribute.
Lake is the place you can take everyone in the
don't have
family.
to sing. You don't have to sing that.
Okay.
And you don't have to feel guilty for what happened back there.
Why not?
Well, because when you feel guilty, you sing, and so I just don't want you to feel guilty.
I just feel really stupid, all.
Well,
Showing up to Canby Lake without swim trunks. It's like the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life.
and you made the best of it. I mean, skinny dipping exists in other places.
It's just not Canby Lake.
No, not at Canopy Lake.
Sorry I ruined vacation.
It's okay, Dad. I didn't really want to go anyway. I'm kind of too old for it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, 34 I guess is pushing it. Oh shit.
Oh man, I knew I should have.
Hey. Sorry? I can't go to the other side of the car. It's not safe.
Why not?
There's the highway on the other side. Can you roll on this window?
Doesn't your job involve danger generally?
I can't hear you as well as I would if the window's open. I was gonna give you a warning on the fact that you haven't got an up-to-date sticker, but how do you think that's gonna go,
Officer,
asshole?
this is my dad, and he's had a really hard day. He just exposed himself to a lot of sugar.
What?
Accidentally.
to know this.
It was an accident,
Unrelated.
and it was just like it was really embarrassing.
Can you step out of the car? But you're gonna have to step out this way because it's not safe. That side's not safe. I would never make a civilian do that.
Officer, sir, this isn't. It's
Open the
really,
door.
It's.
That door doesn't open.
It's got a.
That door doesn't open?
That door's stuck.
You saying you got a brand new Mazda and the door on the right side doesn't open?
Look,
This
I
thing
didn't
is
want to get
blinding me.
I didn't want to get it inspected because I knew that the door didn't work. Okay, sorry, sue me. I'll brave the danger of the highway. It'll be fine.
Dad, listen, it was like 100 kids in the pool, and their moms were there too. And then
Your dad took his pants off in front of all these kids and moms?
well, he didn't have any swim trunks. He thought he had the swim trunks on
And he had no
underneath
underwear?
his pants, and he didn't have because he goes commando all the time.
That's my right.
So he pulled down his jeans, thinking that he had.
You're gonna have to climb through one of these doors at
There's
some
a
point.
lot of traffic.
You're coming out through the window.
Honey,
Sir,
stop the car. That's the guy who showed his cock and balls in the bozo.
I'm not sure. There's only one way for us to know.
It's being handled. Keep driving.
No, stick
can't hear
around.
You have to be
This window doesn't open.
What?
on a brand new Mazda.
Inspect it.
Alright, let's get Kaitlyn back.
This is so healing to see stories from my town. I want to tell you a story about a nemesis I had as a child. I don't know if anyone else has had a child nemesis, but mine was named Stanley, and we both played the oboe. I played the oboe as a child under duress. My mother told me I had to join an activity or I'd never get into college, and she was right. And she's like, "You're not an athlete, so join the band." What I wanted to play in band was the flute because all the pretty girls played the flute. I never really thought about what that meant until years later in my life. Anyway, I couldn't hold the flute correctly. I didn't have the motor skills to do that. So the band director, his name was Mr. Finney. One time he did throw a music stand at a student, but that student was not me. Took one look at me and he said, "You're our oboe player." To this day, I don't know if that was an insult or a compliment. The oboe is very, very difficult to play. It looks like if a clarinet got ran over. It's like long and skinny, and it has a very long reed. And the reed has to be kept moist at all times. So just picture a young girl with a weird instrument and a reed that you have to like gum. Like it's not. It's really. It's not great when you're in middle school. Anyway, I didn't care about this instrument every time I got to do a solo, because the oboes are like a big deal. I would really like have a panic attack. I hated it. Anyway, there was talk in the town of a hot new young oboe player on the scene who was younger than me. And his name was Stanley, and to this day, his swagger is unmatched. So he was younger, so now we're in high school. I'm probably like 16. He's 15. He walks in. He looks like he's 50. He wears an explorer hat at all times, and he has like really high-waisted pants that come up like really high. And he walks in and he sits down and he looks at me and he goes, "Miss Buckley." Never called me by my first name. And so he gets out his oboe, he starts assembling it, and he's like, "This summer I went to oboe camp and I made my own reeds." And I was like, "Good for you. I don't care at all." But he built up this rivalry in his mind that we were going to be like sparring. And I mean, I disappointed him because every time there was an opportunity for a solo, I was like, "Stanley, you got this. You got this, my brother." Stanley also was a very talented flamenco dancer. And sometimes he would come into band class and he would go like so anyway, Stanley and I, we eventually became friends. But I just want to say, I don't know if having a childhood nemesis really did give me more character, but I've definitely not really tried hard at anything throughout my life. So that's the story.
We have to keep these reeds wet all the time. How are you possibly doing it?
I haven't been sleeping.
You've been licking it this 24/7? You've been licking it?
Yeah.
There's got to be another way.
I got a secret water supply.
What?
I got a secret water supply. I use it to wet my reed.
What does that mean?
Yeah, but what?
Yeah. Okay. Say more.
Secret supply of water.
Uh-huh.
I keep it. I don't let the band director see it because he says it has to be spit, but it doesn't have to be spit. You can do normal water.
Are you like where do you have you carry it?
It's on my thigh.
That's what that is.
Yeah. What did you think it was?
What?
And that's the quarterly sales report.
I liked it.
Well, you know,
So, Sandra,
Mr. Cranston, Mr. Franson.
more pause than I would like on my name.
I just wanted.
Am I supposed to look past the fact that the numbers are all down, but the attitude's all up? It feels like kind of I'm being sold a kind of bill of goods, but I'm not the CEO.
She had the little clackers. That's fun. That's fun.
That's just my take as kind of a advisor of the CEO. Who might
Well, listen, we all know I'm the personality hire.
If
I'm
so,
just here
here's the personality, right? That's just my thought. I don't know.
Mr. Franson, you are hilarious. Maybe you should
I-
be the personality hire.
Well, what do you say, Mr. Franson? Do you have a special talent?
Well, the CEO, of course.
Love to
That
see
guy
it.
does the voices.
I haven't done that in a while. I changed my career.
I want to hear this child out.
Sorry, Dad. I got bored outside the meeting and I had to bust in.
No, it's no explanation needed.
I love having a kid in the room. I love having a kid in the room.
I don't do those anymore.
One of your classes.
Well, hey, I insist that you do exactly what my son is telling you to do right now,
Okay.
without hesitation.
It sounds like you got a new boss.
And it,
You guys know?
it better not make me uncomfortable at the least.
You guys know about like 90s movie executives?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't we all?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
a movie like Snowpiercer.
What? That wasn't from the 90s.
But like they're from.
Mr.
I won't
Franson,
do that
you're
one. I won't
skating
do
on
that.
thin ice.
I'll do the from.
Kind of seems like I do have the best personality in the room.
I know.
Mr. Franson, I think you're being...
What you do? You put the Jello in the bowl. You put it.
Was that
You're fired.
So yeah. Anyway, I was just. Oh shit! I hit something. Shit! Hold on. It's a clarinet. I ran over a clarinet.
That's not a
that was-
clarinet. Sorry, I live right out here, and I couldn't help but see you lift that object up and say it's a clarinet.
Yeah, I
But
get
it
that.
looks distinctively different, and I bet if you played it would make a different sound.
Hey! I'm sorry. I live on the other side of the road, and this guy's a fucking asshole. He won't mow his lawn, and I think that's a clarinet. I think it's a
We had this
clarinet.
whole thing. I had them all. You built them all.
Like, I don't know much about instruments. I hit it with my car, and
Hey,
looks like a
hey,
clarinet
hey!
to me. So the mole man.
Sorry, I live in the sewer. and
Yeah.
I'm a
We
mole man.
know, Marshall.
I'm a mole
With
man,
the
and I-
underground mole.
Okay, and I heard you and and I say, let's hear it out. Let's hear it out. If it's a clarinet, it'll sound like a clarinet. And if it's not a clarinet, then we'll give it a new name. Maybe one that sounds like a body part. I'm thinking Weenus.
Clavicle.
But wait, how do we know what a clarinet sounds like as opposed to an oboe?
That's easy. I got it. I got a clarinet. I got a
What's an
clarinet.
oboe?
I got my living room clarinet. It's tuned to C.
I mean, we can just compare them right now. These are different instruments.
Let's play the notes.
Wait, the reed's still on the ground. It's in that puddle of
You're
water.
lucky.
Blood?
It's water.
Oh.
It's just constantly been wet,
Huh.
which is important.
I get.
Yeah, because clarinet's what note are you?
Froze its voice.
You just held down like random fingers there. What
I
is
just
that?
picked a couple fingers I blew. I don't know.
What fingers are you holding? I gotta hold the same. Those sound similar to me, but I'm not an expert.
Pretty simple, yeah. Maybe it is still a clarinet. I'm gonna go.
Hey, I'm a man of my word, though. It wasn't exactly the same.
I mean, maybe it's out of tune.
I don't know if you tune.
We're blocking traffic.
This is worth.
All right, fourth grade band, please assemble. Please assemble. Based purely on your looks, I'm going to give you each an instrument. And it's going to dictate how well you do in life from this point out. You will grow to your looking potential based on the instrument I give you.
I want trumpet.
You're a tuba, I'm sorry.
What?
You're a tuba.
Burn, man, burn.
It's like a clown trumpet.
He's right. You're a jazz saxophone. You don't look like much now, but one day.
Yeah, maybe with each instrument you could also say what that implies for a physical form later.
Shut up, little Terry.
Okay.
Long neck and nimble fingers.
Thank you. That's all I want.
It feels weird saying that. Anyway, you're just a triangle.
What? So is he gonna look like a triangle?
Low skill but high impact.
I wanted to play soccer.
You're gonna be you're gonna be a flute, which has a heavy overlap with soccer girls. Sorry.
Wait, before you say mine, I studied tango in Buenos Aires.
Okay. You're gonna be a cello. Large, unwieldy, useful.
His pacemaker.
Wait, what about me? Famous dead guy, David Beckham.
David Beckham.
David Beckham? Oh my gosh. Me, Miss David Beckham, you gotta give him the best instrument.
What kind of instrument do I be? I've got
I'm
pizza
never-
areolas. But not from a generous restaurant.
From like a Pizza Hut. I know. Look, I'm gonna give you the instrument I've never given anyone else before.
What?
The piccolo.
No! No!
Tiny, fits in
No.
your pocket. Makes a high noise that no one likes. And yet it rounds it out.
Oi!
Should we get the nurse?
I felt that it was kind of like a heartburn thing, I think.
Arrhythmia.
Hey, David Beckham, here, catch.
Whoa! What? Oh,
Wow.
Bend it, David! Bend it!
Bend it.
whoa.
The song from the movie.
Whoa!
It's gonna hit that guy on a motorcycle.
What a sweet hug.
Oh my god, it's gonna crush him to death.
So much blood.
Beckham's back, baby!
I'm sorry. We only hire teenagers at this mall. If you want, you can go to the other mall, the first mall. But
Close.
Yeah, get a clue, homie. They only hire teen squad.
we only hire teens.
Alright, I just feel like I have a lot of experience and
This guy thinks he's a cool cat, but he's really a not.
I get it. This guy's awesome.
Yeah.
But I have
Terry,
40 years of sales experience. Okay.
yeah, and you know what? That's why we can't trust you, because you've been doing things the old way for too long. You're kind of set in your ways, and the teens, they're young, they're impressionable, and they post about their daily life on TikTok, which boosts sales. So, do you use TikTok, sir?
I mean,
Don't worry, sir. There's a whole nother mall for you. On the other side, right over here. The old person's mall. We used to be the only mall, now we're the old mall. For people like you.
Oh, great.
Every one of you wears a fanny pack.
I'm happy to do that. I just need a job.
Welcome home. Welcome home, buddy.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
Are you poaching people from my mall? What are you going to their mall for, huh?
Well, you wouldn't hire me.
He's old. He kind of sucks now.
Yeah, so you think you just work anywhere because you can't work for me, huh?
I didn't think I could work anywhere.
You want a pretzel? Pretzel kid, huh?
No, I know.
Watch out, he only pisses on pretzels.
Yeah, no, I know what's happened at that mall. No.
Yeah, it's all over the news.
And there's no legal statutes against it.
Right.
You just kind of have
That's
to
right.
eat it.
That's right. You find the right lawyer lady who knows the right one thing, you can pass on all the pretzels you want.
No, I don't want a pretzel. I'm just gonna work over here, and I don't want your piss pretzels. And...
Too good for my mall?
No, you wouldn't hire me.
Literally, he wasn't.
That doesn't mean that you should go other places. Sometimes a no is a no. Huh?
Who's this young guy in our mall telling us old people what to do?
My name's Joey P. I run the mall across the street. How are you doing, old lady?
I don't like it. I don't like what you're doing here.
I don't like you.
Okay, well let me say something to that, which is, I don't like you. Every day I do crossword, and I eat a pretzel, and I drink my coffee, and I have a good coffee. And I don't like
Yeah, enjoy those pretzels, lady.
What do you mean?
Keep them coming,
What does
Auntie
he
Annie.
mean? What does he mean? You get the pretzels from that mall or this mall?
Yeah.
I am an equal opportunity.
Oh, right. I hate to break it to you. Half your pretzels are made of piss.
That's pacemaker.
Yeah. Wait, maybe if we play a bunch of musical instruments, we'll help this old woman stay alive. I just happen to have this one in my pocket.
And I have this one. It's a flute.
And I was on my way to Claire's, but now I've got a flute too.
Well, two
Pacemaker.
flutes.
My pacemaker is only reset by a very high-pitched sound.
It's what I was assigned in 2nd grade, and I can't change it anymore.
High-pitched sound? Well, that means we need a piccolo.
Oh,
David.
Hey, thanks everyone! Give it up for Kaitlyn Buckley! Give it up for the beautiful state of New Hampshire! I'm so sorry I said everyone in New Hampshire has meth mouth. Now's your great opportunity to walk away with this very special jar of pickle! To find our recipient, we play a little game where we have everybody stand in their seats, or if you'd rather, you can just raise your hands high in the air. So please stand now. We're going to ask you a series of questions. Based on your answers to those questions, you'll stay standing or you'll sit down. So the first question is, please sit down if you've already won a jar of pickles at this show before.
Newbies.
A bunch of newbies.
Please sit down if you've been to, what is it, Salem? Salem, New Hampshire? If you've been there, take a seat. I'm sorry. Caitlin knows. This is your audience.
Yes. Please stay standing if you play a musical instrument. Yeah.
Sit if you don't.
Good.
Sit down if you don't like Auntie Anne's pretzels.
Don't like them.
Sit down if you've been to Canopy Lake Park.
Kind of a subset of the last one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is there. Isn't it?
Oh, right. Okay, sit down if you've been to
valid.
Six Flags.
Okay.
Sit down if you're scared of clowns.
Sit down if your hometown had 2 malls.
Really? Oh, mine did. I don't know.
Sit down if you've seen Bend It Like Beckham.
You do birthdays?
Yeah, let's do birthdays. What's your birthday in the back?
February.
February
Closest
12th?
birthday wins.
Yes!
What's that?
June 11th.
June 11th?
June 10th.
June 10th, that goes to February. Hey y'all, thank you so much for coming to support live comedy. We couldn't do it